Why is the world the way it is?
The 13th century masons who constructed this place had glimpsed a deep truth, and they built a message into its very walls in the precise proportions of this magnificent cathedral.
To the medieval clergy, these divine numbers were created by God.
But to me, they're evidence of something else. A hidden code that underpins the world around us. A code that has the power to unlock the laws that govern the universe.
Invisible units that make up every physical object. So prime numbers are the indivisible building blocks of the code. Prime numbers are indivisible, which means they can't be made by multiplying any other numbers together. But every non-prime number can be created by multiplying primes together. It's impossible to make any numbers without them. And if any primes are missing, there will always be some numbers you can't create. For me, the fact that the most fundamental units of mathematics can be found woven into the natural world is not only compelling evidence that the code exists, but also that numbers underpin everything.
The Nautilus shell really is one of the most beautiful and intricate structures in nature. Here you can see the chambers. This is the one where it lives, and these are the ones that it uses for buoyancy. Now, at first sight, this looks like a really complex shape, but if I measure the dimensions of these chambers, a clear pattern begins to emerge. Now, there doesn't seem to be any connection between these numbers, but look what happens when I take each number and divide it by the previous measurement. So if I take 3.32 and divide by 3.07, I get 1.08. Divide 3.59 by 3.32, and I get 1.08. Take 3.88 and divide by 3.59, and I get again 1.08. So every time I do this calculation, I get the same number. So although it's not clear by looking at the shell, this actually tells us the Nautilus is growing at a constant rate. So every time the Nautilus builds a new room, the dimensions of that room are 1.08 times the dimensions of the previous one. And it's just by following this simple mathematical rule that the Nautilus builds this elegant spiral.
And because many living things grow in a similar way, these spirals are everywhere. The rules nature uses to create its patterns are found within the code.
And for me, they're more than just abstract entities. They describe the world around us. While I don't share their religious beliefs, I can't help feeling something in common with the people who built this place. I share their awe and wonder at the beauty of numbers. For them, those numbers brought them closer to God, but I think they're important for another reason. Because I believe they're the key to making sense of our world.
Numbers have given us an unparalleled ability to understand our universe.